Hi, I'm Bob Apollo, the founder of Inflexion-Point, UK-based B2B sales effectiveness consultancy. Many B2B salespeople are finding themselves under pressure. They're seeing that they're suffering from longer sales cycles. They're suffering from increased price competition. And very often they see opportunities that they believe they ought to be able to confidently close, being deferred or ending in no decision. So all of these things are really piling pressure on a typical B2B salesperson. Customers are increasingly looking to make a consensus decision that involves many different stakeholders. Some of the most recent studies suggest an average of 6 or 7 stakeholders. And of course, when you've got a decision group of that size and you're trying to achieve consensus, it's not uncommon for it to be hard to achieve that and for the whole process to end up in a decision to stick with the status quo and to do nothing. There's a natural tendency on the part of salespeople to promote the benefits, but if the competition is the status quo, then instead what we need to be doing is starting with the costs, the risks and the consequences of the customer staying on their current path. And in fact, if we can't demonstrate that, it's highly likely, notwithstanding the apparent benefits of our solution, we'll actually end up deciding they can live with what they've got. So the idea of the ideal customer profile is that we need to segment the market, not just by the classics, the demographics of size and sector and location, but by more structural and behavioral factors. And one of the best examples of this was with a software as a service company that had a leading-edge specialist solution and was getting to the point of being selected but not being bought. And what we realized was that they were trying to sell to customers who had a strategy based around always buying from one of the incumbent suppliers. The change in behavior that we helped them adopt was that early on in the cycle they needed to qualify customers as to whether or not they were in fact open to buying best-of-breed solutions rather than always going with the proven brand.